Hello, my name is Joey Akan. I'm the creator of Afrobeats Intelligence and the Joey Akan Experience. Over the years, I've seen people forget the fact that DJs are evangelists. That's their role. They convince people that the songs we make have value. They convince people, local and international, that what we make has functionality. Because what do? They either bring people together, or when people are brought together, they supply the music. And so in that sense, they are one of the biggest champions and vectors of our culture. Okay, so we live in a world that's hyper-informed, hyper-stimulated, where everything competes with everything and all the lines are blurred as they demand our attention. And so to find people who would still in this age and day choose an art medium, that is the music, and champion that, believe in it, imbue value in it by playing it, by putting it in front of people, by propagating the music, those people are super important. And if they have any sort of influence, as they usually do, and they put their name behind the music, and the music has more weight and more value, that means we've created a star. So that cosign, and by extension, the marketing benefit that comes from a DJ, enjoying and appreciating the new music is beyond measure. So when we talk about culture drivers in music, I believe DJs operate at the top of that hierarchy. And it's very simple. Not only are they pipelines, they are part of the marketing pipeline, part of the seeding pipeline. They plant the music into communities all around the world. They are also some of the people, they also perform a public A&R role, because being a DJ means you got to play new music, you got to play good music. And so there's a level of quality control in there, which is A&Ring, but this one, the A&R for the public. So in that sense, that curatorial sense, they are very important in the hierarchy. And then finally, above everything, DJs give music functionality. There are a lot of songs in this world that you would never know or you'd never hear about if a DJ does not play it in front of you. And so in that sense, they give value to art. And that, what else are we all about in this industry if it's not valuing art? DJ-led platforms like Mainland, BlockParty broke the mold, the cultural mold, in the sense that they gave people an opportunity to enjoy the music at the level that concerts usually do. So even though we've had parties, we have parties ingrained in our culture, but where we gather so many people, it's usually because of concerts. And so over time, with platforms like Mainland, BlockParty have said, hey, we can gather as many people as possible, give them the best experience ever in the world, and what brings it all together? The DJs that supply the music, set the pace, dictate the tone, and call it all out for the night. And so platforms like Mainland, BlockParty, DJ-led, broke the mold in that sense. And then on the other hand, Nigeria, we talk about our music culture so much, but what we have is just, we have a culture of production and we have a culture of consumption. Everything in between, the things that make up the music culture, like spaces for art to thrive, inventive collaborations and we lack a ton of that. So a party like Mainland, BlockParty showing up and saying, hey, we're going to make sure, we're going to be the vehicle that drives not just the music, but the art of DJing. That's great, because now it's expanded our cultural appreciation, it's expanded our enjoyment on a very basic level. And above all, it puts a lot more money in the hands of people. That's a good thing. I think this record the record management by Smalley and Big Khalid, I think that's one of the biggest records of the year. It's so big that every party you've attended, every space where you've seen 2 or 3 gathered under the unction of music, you have found that song slipping in and out. So Packer with on the Packham, right? That's how she says it. So she's a Packer. And DJs, and every time you've heard that song, it has come from a DJ. Almost all the time you've ever heard it, it has come from a DJ. So DJ seeded it into the space, they planted it in your consciousness, and they made it a fixture of your hedonism. Hello, my name is Joey Akan. I'm the creator of Afrobeats Intelligence and the Joey Akan Experience. And don't forget, the most important part of what you should do in this world is respect the DJ. See you at the Mainland Block Party.